problem.
Going in a second.
Damn, that's it. 100 grand.
Well,
Hey,
well,
Marty.
well.
Almost crashed my tow truck.
If it isn't Marty Banks.
If
Yeah,
it
it's
isn't
honestly tough.
auto-tune Tyrone.
It's honestly tough walking around without his ass. You know?
What are you doing here?
Trying to make some money since I got fucked by my own group.
Well, well, well. Who could have seen that coming?
Yeah, and a lot of sass.
Well, I'd fucking gaslight you right now, but you're actually right. So fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Perry with an ass with a sass. Yeah.
So what's your plan now?
Perry with an ass sass.
Honestly, I don't really have much of a plan. I'm not like doing my own thing. I don't want to lead a group.
Yeah. Hey, what's your name, Miss? By the way, I
To
like
be
your
to be
face.
just transparent, man, I'm trying to hang around the besties.
You
Cassidy,
100%
no,
don't want to lead a group,
100%.
but do you want to have
I
a
don't wanna
voice
do
in the group?
Chastity.
You know what I'm saying?
wanna-
Like an OG role kind of thing.
No, not necessarily.
born with
I don't
that
need
face?
that. I just need to be respected.
Right?
You know, I would like to have a voice, but it doesn't necessarily be the voice that people have to go. Like leadership has to.
Like seek advice to and stuff like that.
Correct. Correct.
Okay, you want
Very
my advice?
Okay.
I think that
Perry.
there is no better group for you than the besties. That's my honest truth. I actually vouched you to them. But I did.
Did you?
But I did also tell them that I was the worst person to ask in terms of experience with like a person in a group. To be fair.
Oh, you want? What
So I
Fair enough.
so I did
You
say
just
a
got
little
that
bit of the
beautiful
negatives,
out
but
of nowhere?
I prefaced with, you know what I'm saying? I was the worst person in the entire world to ask. Like I was
Okay.
I was the bad egg in the bunch, to be honest. So good luck. They're a good group,
Well, thank you.
It's
And
like
the
one
back to
wants
that.
Thank you.
scopes or
but they
some
can't
shit.
beat Ming's Bank like I can. So whatever.
Well, neither could the company. They're still fucking working on that shit.
Well, so how is the company working now? Is it literally just done
Nah,
without
but the
you?
truth, yeah.
I thought they disbanded.
Well, I think that's what they tried to do. They tried to rebrand, but I think when Mickey quit and Breckers went with them, it kind
my
of threw a
God,
wrench in
are
their
you still
plans.
alive? Good for you.
And then I think the way everything went down, it turned off quite a few people. I don't
Yeah,
want to
good
gossip
job,
too
for
much or
sure,
anything
yeah.
like that, but I think people are waking up.
Well,
So
fuck yeah,
long
bro.
story short, company's dead. Like everybody's just kind of dispersed into their own thing.
I like it. I like
A lot of my
too. I
old,
got one myself.
you know, BSK friends, and then people that I've became close with within the company that weren't BSK, they're kind of doing their own thing, and they understand that, you know, I'm trying
Yeah, no, I
to
feel
link
that
up with
for
a group
sure.
that I don't want to be a leader. I just,
Yeah.
I could do it right now. They would follow me
Swag.
right now, but I just don't want to. I've done it before.
Look up at the
It's a lot of headache. You know all about
I
it.
wouldn't do it if I were you. It's a lot easier in this life to not be a leader.
True, and that's
It's-
why I don't want to do it.
Yeah. Obviously, you can get a lot more resources, like easy having people like doing what you say, but it's a lot more simple in life when you're not leading and having headaches every day about political bullshit that does not matter to the next day. You know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying. Yo, you still hanging out with Buddha and all them, or are you just kind of doing your own thing?
I wouldn't really say I'm like hanging out with them, but like yeah, like if I do work with people, yeah, I work with them.
Okay.
Okay, all right. hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
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 They've been beefing with
The manor, right?
the manor for like the last 3 or 4 days.
Well,
man. I'm
that
surprised
was
it's still going.
that was my fault, to be honest.
Oh, what
Yeah.
happened?
I'm
It's a
just
long
auditioning
it's
to
a
be in
long
it. I'm gonna
story,
help run it.
but basically I stole money from one of their members. I stole $50,000 from one of them.
Damn, 50
Yeah.
G's?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, you got them good.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
was it on a money run though, or was it just like something?
Nah,
random?
it was like they were beefing us, or they were beefing me, and then he was saying like he wanted to cash out from the casino, and I told him like that.
Oh,
That's not really my thing. Like leave me the fuck alone. Like go to someone else. You know, like I have like people for that. And he kept pressing me, and then I told him if he keeps bothering me about it, I'm just gonna take the money. And he said, all right, then I'll just get it back in blood. And he shot me. So I took the 50K, and then I rolled out. We rolled out, and we took a lot of their belongings, 6 of their belongings. So they got a big hole to
dig out.
to dig out. Yeah,
Oh shit.
they want to get that
Okay,
shit
oh,
back in
yeah.
blood. Yeah.
Well, we'll see how long that goes on for. They're stubborn, and I know Buddha's stubborn as fuck, so it could
Yeah.
be going on for a minute.
But otherwise, with the casino, it's doing really well. We're up like $3 million.
What?
Yeah.
3 million?
Yeah, the CEO we have right now got paid like I think like 400K so far.
I still have not gone to your
And when did the
casino.
fuck
I don't
we
even
get
know what
our
it looks like.
investments back then,
Oh,
Marty? What the fuck?
we're paused for now because we're relocating.
Oh, okay.
Lost like
All right.
Yeah,
100K
yeah,
at that
relocating.
fucking casino, bro.
Yeah, shit,
For
I
real.
messed that bitch 6 months ago, dog. Where's my $6,000 or whatever?
Well, Marty, if you need anything, give me a call, all right?
Like what though? Because
I don't
last time
know.
I needed something from you, you bitched me out at the grind place.
Oh, were you helping people check in, Leah?
Listen,
Yeah.
the
Okay,
the
Corin was
situation
like-
then was very different, and I think you and I both know
Oh,
that.
okay. 'Cause I know
You
Osvaldo is also on his
Okay.
way.
I mean,
He's
Marty,
with
you did shoot
looking
my
for
ass.
how to
You
sign
do-
Well, that was
you do recall.
afterwards. That was afterwards.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Bet.
the whole
Okay.
JP thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, I could have told you. I could have told you the company one day was just gonna fuck you over. To be honest, because you know how. Come over here. Come over here. Let me tell you something, OTT. I don't know if I've ever told you this.
All right.
OTT, listen. All right, let me tell you two things. The first one I think you already know, but I'm gonna give you the full insight on it. Okay. All right. So when the company first started, we were obviously collecting money for a bench because we wanted to get a bench and be ahead of it and make money and da 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 da. So therefore, a group started from it, and we had our people. It was like 5 of us. Somehow, right? I don't remember how the situation went, but your money was sent to somebody, right? So we had your money involved in it, and
That's right.
most people in the group tried to take your money and not have you involved, just give you money back, right? That's what they wanted to do, okay? And then I spoke with X and said it's bullshit, and then I took a stand and I said I'm not doing this shit unless OTT's involved. We either give him his money back or we call him right now and we bring him to every single thing. We keep him in the loop through the whole thing. He is part of this through and through. I stuck my neck out for you for that,
I believe
through and
it.
through, right? And I know to a degree you already knew that I stuck my neck out for you, but I made sure it happened. So that's why I was really pressed to see when like the whole situation unfolded, okay? And do you know why when Jean Paul took everything, he didn't take everything? Why he left a little bit?
Why?
He told me because okay, I don't know if you know this. I was there when he robbed. Okay, I wouldn't say I really helped him rob, but I did carry belongings to his trunk. Okay, and if that makes me the devil, I don't really give a fuck. Right? I tried warning everybody in the first place. Okay, we decided together, I helped him decide, that we shouldn't take everything because of how much you helped him. He said when he went in debt, like tens of thousands of dollars, you got him out, and you were the only one that was looking out for everybody in the group, and you actually cared about the company. So he didn't want to see everything you worked on go to literal zero and not be able to be rebuilt.
Oh,
He wanted
man, this is
he wanted it to be able to be rebuilt, and I completely agreed with him, and I vouched you there too, motherfucker. So that's why when I approached you and I said I wanted my apology, this, that, I did mean it. I did want it because I did stick my neck out for you through and through.
well.
It might
I
have
mean, you
not been
kind of left
extremely
out these
apparent.
important parts, Marty.
Well, you knew from the jump that I stuck my neck out for you. That
Well, I know
there
that,
was a
but I
chance
didn't
of you not
underst-
being in the group, and then I made sure it happened. You knew that. You knew
Yeah,
that.
but I didn't know anything about the JP thing where
Well,
he's
yeah,
illegal
well,
stuff
yeah.
because of me. I
Well,
fucking
well,
didn't know
yeah,
any of that.
because nobody knew that I helped in being a part of it, and it was so fresh that if I said I had any involvement whatsoever at
Yeah, it
that
would've been
time,
bad.
it would have been bad.
Yeah.
And it I couldn't be the good person there. I couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what happened. That's what happened.
Okay, well, shit.
What are you, like 46?
Yep. I'm telling you, I'm not that in that whole situation. Like I'm sure you know now, but I wasn't the fucking devil. Like I wasn't trying to make everybody go crazy and make the company go to shit or whatever the fuck. Like I was actually completely in disagreement with X, and I wanted him to not do it, so I outed him. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want. I was
So you
doing it with
weren't-
good intentions.
You weren't plotting with him to kind of destroy this thing.
He wanted me to plot with him, to steal with him, and I said no. And then when he wouldn't listen to me, I outed him, and then I got kicked out. That's why I was pissed, because I was trying my best to make sure that no one got fucked over, and I got fucked over for it. But
Well,
when
and
I
you
thought
know,
about it,
I went to bat for you though. Like when all that shit went down, bro, I had conversations with you privately. I fucking, dude, I basically begged these motherfuckers to turn they vote around essentially, for you. But when the keys got switched and all this other shit went down,
oh God,
they were so far gone. And honestly, bro, it was JP. It was mainly JP. And I'll just flat out say it. Everybody just rode the fucking dick of him. And it didn't matter if he was in the wrong, in the right. It didn't matter. JP could wake up and say, hey, we're going to war with this group. And Raymond and Benji would be like, yeah, let's go. right? Mickey kept the same energy. Nah, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this. I was on the energy of, okay, I'm going to follow these guys. I'm going to do it. But then when JP went too far or he's getting stupid, I'd actually say like, bro, this is dumb. Don't do this. But the other guys were yes men, and they would say yes to anything and everything. And so it was JP that really didn't want you part of that group anymore. It's the same thing with Yuno. He felt a certain way about Yuno when Yuno took something or didn't even take anything. He made his own fucking computer that had nothing to do with the company, and JP went off on that. And it was the same thing when you swapped out the keys, and then there was that shit that happened up at the Maze Bank with Raymond and shit like that. Some flicked with that dude, man. Like a switch went off. And of course, when he's like, no, I don't want Marty around, I don't trust him, immediately Benji and Raymond were on the same tip. Immediately. Mm-hmm. And then by that time, when I heard about the stuff that happened with Raymond inside the Maze Bank, that's when I jumped on the train and I was like, okay, you know what? Marty's trying to fuck us over. Marty's trying to break us up. That was the energy that we were on. It was like once JP has something on his mind and he feels a certain way, it's very hard for him to think a different way. And he switched up on the hour or by the minute. It was like hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold, cold, hot, hot, cold, hot, cold. And it was just a constant juggling act. It wasn't until he dipped where I lost all say in the company and the three of them huddled together. And I know for a fact, Marty, if I had left the company would have still been going with them three running it. But the thing is if Ray had left, they would have left. If Mickey had left, they would have left. If Benji had left, they would have left. I was only there because I was brought in the beginning, and they treated me like a seventh man all the way until the end. They didn't give a fuck about me, bro. They tolerated me. And it wasn't until JP, because JP and I got along. That's the thing. And I actually think that made Raymond jealous. I'm not joking. There's a dynamic there that I'll explain in the song that I'm gonna make, and I'm gonna put it all out there, bro. And they had some serious insecurities, and I was calling them out on it over the last couple, like I would say 3 to 4 weeks. I've been calling them out on the shit, and they fucking hated it, and it gave them a reason to say, okay, we don't want this guy. But yet I was the hardest working, and don't get it twisted. When JP was around, all of them motherfuckers worked. Everybody busted their ass, 100%. I'm not going to take that away from them. But when JP left, bro, these guys, they went on fucking autopilot. The only one that worked pretty hard after the fact was Mickey. And he worked hard doing events and things like that for the company, which he did very well. But Raymond and Benji, they just went on autopilot. Like, they didn't give a fuck. And honestly, I really, truly believe in my heart that they wished I wasn't there. And they only tolerated me back then because you vouched for me and JP vouched for me. That's it. And then I had done so much for the company, I built it up so much with them that they couldn't just flat out kick me out or tell me I'm not wanted, because it would have been unwarranted. It would have been jarring. But it wasn't until I started calling them out on their bullshit where they were like, okay, no, you're an issue.
Yep.
That's how I feel it went down, bro.
Hey,
I
nail
can't
on the
shake
head,
it.
buddy. Nail on the head.
They were looking for a reason, dude. They were looking for it. So it is what it is. But Marty, I really appreciate what you're saying. Hopefully we can rebuild something moving forward. I think the way shit went down, I think you were right from your point of view.
Yes.
And I was right from my point of view.
Wrong. From
what was going on in the moment. Now that we're fucking far away from it and we're seeing it objectively and we know all party sides, I think we can all, at least I can see your point of view and why you were so pressed.
Yeah.
And you said the things that you were saying.
Yeah, and I can see your point of view, right? Without having the proper sit down and full understanding, like it would be impossible to see it fully from my perspective. Like,
yeah. And I mean, I was so caught up in it. You were so caught up in it. I know you and JP had a falling out, I heard. So like, I get it, bro. Like, I fucking get it. JP was the glue, man. JP is the thing that brought everybody together that people normally would never have gotten together. And then when he was gone, we all sat in a circle and went, oh, fuck. Now we just got to pretend. And we pretended until we couldn't pretend no more.
On God.
And that's pretty much what happened.
Real shit.
No
I told you.
So
yeah. Hey, we're going to miss our fucking spot in the line, bro.
All right, let's go. I appreciate it. No, we're going to cut right back up.
You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
Well, it's because he was really good at charming everyone, and he came out of nowhere with all of this. And even though he would trigger like their traumas or their PTSD, they would still like, you know, ride or die for him. And I was like, who the fuck is this man? And then he would turn around.
Sounds like
and
Benji.
And
It's a
then
talent.
he would turn around and everyone would be trying to kill him, and he just wouldn't be fucking dying.
Yeah, Benji should be auditioning for this.
This guy literally 2 minutes ago was saying he didn't want to gossip, and he just sneaked this in Benji 4 times in 30 seconds.
He got dropped out of a
Dalton
helicopter
Benji.
out of Sanguine Island, but
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Big guy stole all my money.